I can say that before the drought and the civil war in the zone, this area used to be the main admiration place for most of the other people who are living in the different zones around the region, because most of the people who are wealthy were coming from this area, because these people used to own hectares of land where they used to produce agricultural products, and including live product that was an animal, and also raw materials that were used to be exported to not only consumption for local domestic, but also exported to Middle East and some part of Europe. Factors that cause the drought in this region mainly include prolonged conflict, which took part in East Africa, and it is still there, I must say, currently, though there's some basic formation of a government, but still, and some part of the region is not completely stable. Second part is development of dams and lakes in higher part of the ground where the rivers used to flow from, and because of that, the flow of water downstream all the way to the people who are living in the lowland area couldn't come through, and that was also a factor that caused and contributed also to the drought. The other part was like there wasn't any persistent rain for the last 7 or 8 years, and there was one major rain, and it lasted only 7 days. And in that rain, we had flooding going through all of this region that we are saying it has a crisis of drought today. But then it wiped out every fertile land in that area, and nobody could grow anything after that. There wasn't any rain that was coming afterwards, and the people could not cultivate or grow their crops and do any farming activity in that area. And some of the other things that contributed is basically there wasn't any business activity that was going on in the region, because there must be stability for a business to grow, and there must be consumers or people who can buy and sell things. But people, if they don't have anything, actually they don't buy anything. I've been through a camp myself, my parents, brothers and sisters, many relatives, and a lot of other people who were in the same situation during my time. And that's around 1991, 92, 93 before I come down to this country. And those camps were, the way I see it today is completely different, because when we were coming to this camp, we didn't come out of the zone or the region because of drought, but we came out of the region because of war. And there was plenty of food around. Even those people who stayed back did have enough food, or they could grow their crop. The land was still fertile. The rivers were still flowing. There was everything that can contribute to the basic needs of life in the area. But contrary to that, what I can see today through the news and television ads is completely different. And the factors I mentioned before are the main contributors of people getting out of this region and trying to look for basic necessity of their life. You can see people walking from areas of 300 to 500 kilometers. There's no cars or vehicles that can transport them to where the camps are, established. Camps are established in eastern part of Kenya and southeastern part of Ethiopia. This has been done by the organizations who are controlling this because of the stability in the region. As Kenya, there is government, and there is the government institutions are working in this region. Same applies to Ethiopia. But in southern part of Somalia or central part of Somalia, we don't have this today. And people are forced to look for a better place, which mainly we'll say will be these camps today, because they don't have that kind of the things that could satisfy their needs where they are. And because of this drought, there's no body from the central government in Somalia, which is mainly controlling only the capital. It doesn't have any support or from communities within the zone who can go into these areas and make a peace successful. But there are and conflicts within these zones, and government could not go and make stable this. So I'll end my short story there, and thanks for the opportunity.